The world is a wonder, what path will I take? My life is a miracle.
My life is a miracle.
My breath is a miracle.
Breath is a miracle.
No stress is a miracle.
No stress, no stress.
I'm blessed, it's a miracle. I woke up, it's a miracle.
Woke up positive.
Got through tough, it's a miracle.
Tough is a miracle.
Won't give up, it's a miracle.
Give up is a miracle.
I'm surrounded by miracles.
I'm surrounded by miracles.
Do you believe in? Do you believe in miracles?
Hello, I am Katrina Denise. Welcome to my channel. And today, let's hear what Spirit says is going on around you. Spirit is saying right now, you have stopped talking to someone completely. So that they couldn't see you, so you couldn't see them. You are now better than you were when you were with them. They know they act up. Not everyone knows what their identity is. For you, this person that was in your life, the identity that you have is something that they identified with. The thing about living life on your own terms and being free, but their character at the current moment was not like yours. They wanted to be a lot like you. They couldn't figure out how to stop betraying themselves. Spirit wants you to know that when it comes to this person, they will stop betraying themselves when they get tired of the consequences, when they get fed up with the reality. A lot of people want to believe that the relationship that we're in, that person is a reflection of you in a sense that they'll treat you how you allow them. The reality is that's not really how it goes. When you don't allow a person to treat you this way or that way, instead of that person correcting or changing something about themselves, you end up letting them be who they are. And you just don't have any type of association with that type of person. People don't really change their behavior towards you. Most of the time they stay true to who they are. It's important that we let people stay true to who they are. Let me directly explain what I mean by that. When we see that someone is treating us in a way that is disrespectful or not valuing us, that's one. Us staying in their presence is the +1. What will that equal? So the first time that someone disrespects us, devalues us, or attempts to insult you already know that you're not going to tolerate it. And so the addition turns into a subtraction problem really quickly. Your behavior will not be tolerated in my presence. And so now that's what that looks like. But others, when they see that someone is mistreating them, instead of accepting that this is the type of person who treats others this way, and since I value myself, I know that this person isn't worthy to handle me. Others will stay and try to convince their worth or value to that person, hoping that a person insulting them or mistreating them, plus their presence, will equal some unknown outcome. When people show you who they are, you're believing them. And back to the person you're with is not a reflection of you. Let's just all focus in on the fact that people treat you how they feel about themselves. People can love you a whole lot, but they don't love themselves. There's going to be a lot of compromises, I would say, that they'll make with their integrity, their words, and their actions. And it has nothing to do with you. You're incredible. They're not doing it to hurt you, but it's a personal thing. How people behave, you can't control. You can influence, but you cannot control. And this person cannot control themselves, their own thoughts, their own feelings, which leads to their own actions. And they know that they need some type of emotional intelligence to break this cycle. That's what they were watching from you. They seen that you call stops, slow downs, real fast before you'll call a green light. You're not just going for anything. You're not going along with anything. The life that you create for yourself from these type of decisions is something that they want for themselves. They haven't got tired enough yet thinking that the other person will change, or they're thinking their thoughts aren't even logical, and they know that. Yes, their thoughts, this person's thoughts are not even logical, and they know that. They're ready to take actions with improving themselves. They're ready to take actions with examining what it is that they're actually believing and affirming and what's showing up in their life. They understand that's what you do. You treat your mind like a sanctuary, your home like a sanctuary, your body like a temple. Not everyone has access to you. What you allow in is only treasure and never trash. You'll toss out anything in your private world that you know doesn't belong to you. You're very connected with your feelings. You're on to a new beginning. You have deleted unwanted and random intense thoughts and memories. When I get these messages, I wonder who these people are to y'all. You are the person that when people meet you, you change the way they think. They'll never forget. This person right now is in that I'll never forget. That's all that they're saying to themselves. I'll never forget what you said. I'll never forget what you did. I'll never forget the way that you meditated. They'll never forget your characteristics, the beliefs that you shared with them, or the truths. The things that you revealed to them, you help them become aware of. That's why you're so unforgettable. You open their eyes to something that they would have missed if the Most High didn't put you on their path to give them sight. They're not a part of your life anymore, but you're a part of theirs. So this person's who is coming into this reading, who is around you right now, they want you to know that you have changed them. The divine puts us here for one purpose, just one, and it's for truth. And truth is love. So you were put in this person's life so that the path would change. So this person is like Paul. Paul was on a mission of hatred, and on his path, he ended up meeting the Son of God. At first, his sight was taken from him, so he was blind, but then his sight was given back to him. He could see where he had accepted a life for the truth. He laid down his hatred and lived a life of truth in love and became a disciple. So what's going on is a person that you are with, they were on a path of hate, deceit, illusion, and falsehood. When you came to their path, first came the blinding. They became blind to you. Right now, you're not a part of their life, but in your absence, now has came their sight. They wanted to see the truth like you, and you by example in your presence, and now in your absence, their sight has been restored. They have clear vision now. This person now has an intimate relationship that's grounded and guarded in the truth. So this person has gotten rid of all the thoughts that were keeping them stuck and spiritually depleting them. Now they're seeing their actions change. Their life has changed because they've kicked out their bad choices and thoughts, which have changed the way that they feel, which has changed the way that they act. Imagine that. Good job, though. Whoever this person is, good job to you. And to you, who has provoked such a profound change, good job to you. And since you are the catalyst for such a big change in their life, they're wanting to come towards you and express how they feel, this fantasy of this healed version of you plus them. They know that the old them plus you was a game over. That was a wrap. They've been watching you, and this person, when you were together, they didn't know how valuable you were because they didn't know their own value. But they know their own value, they know how valuable you are. If they had another chance with you, they would protect you, guard you, and keep you. They're wishing that they could find a way back to you. They know where you are, but they know that you don't hold the space for them. They're wishing that they can find a way for you to have space for them again. Completely destroyed what you guys had before. Those relationships that lacked any true meaning or truth have since fallen apart. And they're mad at themselves for letting these people influence them. They're mad at themselves that they were calling a hater a friend. They just want to come into this reading. So their energy is here to set the record straight. Right now, they're doing a lot of changes in their life. And what really is sending them over the top right now, that realization, is that the biggest hater around them was their very own self. They were accepting the lesser things that the ego was giving. Now they're rejecting it, and they're getting rid of all those lower energy activities, people, and that's where they are right now. You played a powerful, life-changing part in someone else's life for the kingdom, for the betterment of the world, for themselves, and for those around them. Keep being truth. Keep speaking truth. In living a life of love, you are going to draw more people to the light.
Better believe it, never delete it.
MIRACLE, when I choose